Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're back at it with the deck that I used all of last season. I got a comment, a couple videos back about whether or not it's still going to be viable. So I'm going to play it, show you guys that it's still super solid. What we're going to do here is we're going to go with the barbarians, and then we're just going to go for the recruits. So we're going to go for 3 recruits on that side. Should be enough to deal with that 1 baby dragon. We're going to keep the pressure up on this right side here. It looks like it might be a beatdown deck. I'm kind of surprised seeing the amount of beatdown decks right now, or seeing a beatdown deck in general. We're going to get Bandit on tower. We have the Giant Snowball, which should be a pretty solid option still. Because, your Giant Snowball is going to take out opposing Skarmies if that's going to be super popular. And even the Evil Skarmy, you're able to clean everything else up and take off the shield from Jerry. So your Bandit's going to be able to, or Prince is going to be able to clean it up, and everything else kind of dies. So in that sense, it should still be really solid. I'm going to go Ram Rider here, keeping that pressure up. He's going to go for Witch. Okay, that's fine. We have Executioner for that. Ram Rider is going to slowly damage down that Witch. But obviously he's just going to get healed. Let's go for Executioner here. He's going to go for Golem. Okay. So this is going to be a little interesting here on how we want to play this. I just need a good lineup. I'm going to hit him with that Vines, and we just need to get right on top of that Witch. Oh, wait a second. What? Okay, I mean, I guess that makes sense that he was doing that, but we're going to go with the Giant Snowball here. I think we're going to end up losing that tower, so we're just going to keep our elixir. We'll drop a well played. That was pretty well played on his part. I'm going to go recruits here. Unless he's got something wild with that mini P.E.K.K.A, I feel totally fine. Typically seeing, Royal Chef always indicates some sort of heavy beatdown deck. I'm going to go Ram Rider here, actually. And I'm just going to hit him with a Vine spell. Obviously, wish I would have hit that Goblin Machine, but is what it is. Let's go Bandit here. We have Evil Giant Snowball. He's just kind of throwing me for a loop here. Gonna go with the Evil Giant Snowball here. Should be able to bring everything back. And we'll hit him with the Vine Spell as well. And that's gonna snare everything. And that right there is pretty solid defense, if I may say so myself. Let's go with the recruits here. We should be able to clean up the Golemites and make some pretty solid progress on his tower. So we're going to go with the Prince here. Obviously, having that Executioner, Evil Executioner backing things up, I don't think he's got a way to stop this. I'm going to go with the Evil, or just the regular Giant Snowball. We'll hit him with the Vine Spell as well. Executioner is on tower, but we snared his tower anyways. And that right there is going to do it. Good game, well played. Let's get on to another one. All right, next match here. Keeping things rolling. And with this version of the deck, you can obviously go Bandit. It's 3 elixir, and your opponent has to respond to it. And that's a very poorly played Ice Spirit, and very poorly played Wall Breakers as well. We're going to be able to clean that up real nicely here. I'm going to go Recruits. Obviously, we have Barbaro to clean that up. So that's going to clean things up real nice there. He's got the Skeleton King, so we're just going to save our Executioner really for that, unless he's got something else that we got to use it for. I'm going to hit him with a Vine Spell, because that's going to force him to play more things on that right side, and maybe make him feel a little less inclined to pop that ability, though I still feel like he might. Okay, or not. Executioner here is going to be pretty good. We'll take both those hits to the face. Giant Snowball to clean that up. We'll go Bandit here. He's playing pretty well in terms of keeping the pressure up. Obviously, wish I had something else besides, or like the Prince, had enough elixir for the Prince, but that's a questionable move, I would say. I know he's probably waiting to pop that ability, so we're just going to go Prince here. Should be good to kind of clean that up. I'm surprised okay, I think he was just about to pop that ability. I saw that Prince, or the Skeleton King, start doing its thing. We get the Prince on tower, guys. Oh my gosh, okay. So we get a log out of him as well. We'll take that Wall Breaker to the face any day of the week. Let's go with our Ram Rider. We have Vine Spell ready, so let's see what he's got for this. Because if nothing else, we have Vines and we would have snared that tower, but I think he's just going to take that, and we'll see if he quit. That would be really nice here to Yeah, I think he, oh, or he just maybe mildly disconnected, but we'll take it. We still got a full minute we got to play through, so let's get our Executioner going here. We'll hit him with a Vine Spell. 3 for 3 trade, still takes out that Dark Goblin. Okay, so yeah, he's definitely not giving up here yet, guys. So we're gonna go Barb Barrel here. We need to clean up that Jerry. Okay, we clean up the Jerry, so that's great. That's one of those things about this deck, though, is, you know, you just don't know how well you're gonna end up faring against stuff like that until it happens. So I'm gonna take the damage here because it's not that bad. I'm gonna focus a little more on this right side. Yeah, I figured he's gonna try something on this side, so that's why I opted to, you know, just take the damage. We'll hit the Dark Goblin anyways. Let's go Ram Rider here. Let's see what he's got. We can just hit him with a Vine Spell again. We'll go Barbro to clean this up. And yeah, that right there is a pretty easy matchup. Obviously, just be willing to take a little bit of damage here and there, and you'll be totally fine. Even against, you know, opponents using Evil, Skarmy, and stuff. All in all, still really, really solid. Good game, well played. Let's get on to another one. All right, next match here. Keeping things rolling, and we have Bandit in hand. So Bandit, Barb Barrel, either of those two are really solid to start out. Even Giant Snowball, just to cycle. He didn't play that perfect, so, you know, typically you'd be able to fully counter Bandit with just 1 Elixir Skeleton. So just something there. I'm going to hit him with the Giant Snowball, because the Executioner is going to just take a little bit longer than I would like, and both those wall breakers would have come on through. So oh, that's a mistake. Oh, I thought the Executioner might be able to get on the tower with that. That would have been pretty sweet. Okay, we do take out that Goblin Hut, so I will take that. And look at how slow that thing moves. That's wild. Let's go Barb Barrel here, get right on top of that. We'll take 1 Ice Wizard shot to the face, but he doesn't have a tower anymore, so we'll get Ram Rider straight on tower. We'll pop this Vine Spell, and that means the Barbarian's also going to help, and it resets that Mighty Miner. So the Mighty Miner gets taken out on his side of the map for 3 Elixir. So in my eyes, that's perfectly, you know, solid. We're going to clean up the... come on. Okay, I really thought we might have missed that, but it worked out. Let's go Bandit in front. Apply a little more pressure for 3 Elixir. Totally worth it. He's not going to have anything. Wait, Bandit's going to get onto tower, and Barbarian's in front, so it's going to get pushed back. It did push back the Executioner, though. That was a little surprising. But we are working down that right side tower, so if anything right now, we can obviously go for just Giant Snowball, but I'm just going to go for the recruits here. See how much he wants to commit. By dropping poison, like 4 Elixir right there, you know, the recruits are still not gone. And we still have 3 healthy recruits on that left side. So see what he does here. We can go with the Evil Giant Snowball. We'll snare this. We obviously have, you know, a few things we can definitely use to our advantage. So Executioner should kill things for the most part. Yeah, killing that Evil Larry was massive. Let's go with the Bandit. He, yeah, almost got to us, but I think we worked that out pretty well. We have, okay, Executioner plus that should definitely finish off that Ice Wizard. I don't think we'll get any further though. Okay, he's gonna have to drop that Mighty Miner, which is great because the Executioner is gonna get a perfect lineup there, guys. Oh my gosh, those are one of my favorite ways to kind of take out or to, you know, get wins. It's just that idea of like your Executioner just putting in mad work. I don't mind about that Wall Breaker. We have Bandit, we have Ram Rider. He's gonna get overwhelmed because we also have the Vine Spell. So even if he dropped that Mighty Miner and or that Goblin Hut, we would have absolutely taken him out there. Good game, well played. Let's get on to another. All right, next match here. Keeping things going. So we can just go for Bandit, or we're just gonna cycle. I definitely saw the shard that time, so we'll have to be super careful of that. We'll go with the Ram Rider here, I would say. And we have Executioner going. It's a really interesting cannon. He didn't even really bother. We can go, I think we'll just go we'll go with the Executioner. I'm really just debating if I want to overspend just to defend that. Because, yeah, I mean, if he has something like that, it's going to be a little problematic. So we're going to take a good bit of damage here. Is what it is. Had I gone Barb Barrel, would have had better, or more elixir to kind of defend everything going on there. If he pops that ability, that would be really nice and a kind of a gift, but we'll go with the Prince here. So see what he has for this. Okay, Skarmy makes sense. Let's go with the Barb Barrel here. Hopefully he keeps that Prince healthy. We're going to get Prince on tower, and that's one of those things where you just kind of get a feel for what your opponent's got and just have it ready, and you're going to be in a real good spot, because that right there, we basically took out a really healthy tower. So we're going to go with the Bandit here, because once that spawns, we should get a pretty good chain onto his Furnace. And yeah, that's going to be really nice. Real nice stuff there. We just got to be ready for this defense. Let's go Ram Rider here. So he has to spend a little elixir on that right side. Wow, he spent 4 elixir. I think that's a bit overkill. Let's go Evil Executioner though. I know he's got the Skarmy. Where's that Skarmy? I mean, this is not really going to give him anything, so not really sure what he was trying to accomplish, but he definitely didn't get it. So I'm going to go with the recruits here. I know he's just hanging on to that evil Skarmy, so this will be very, very interesting how this kind of plays out. I can hit him with the Vine spell, and then I can just go Barb Barrel to get right on top of it, to kind of, yeah, work that down real quick. Let's go Bandit here, and wow, that is not how I was expecting him to play that. We'll go with the Giant Snowball here. Should be able to clean that up, and yeah, that's going to be how you're going to play it. If you do end up going up against Skarmies, you have Barb Barrel, you have Executioner, and you have the Giant Snowball, so just make use of those, and you'll typically still be okay. I don't know, you know, depending on how crazy people get with some of the decks this season, maybe, you know, some things might change here and there, but all in all, you should still have a really, really successful time using this this season. I don't think there's going to be that much of a threat unless everything just switches to more of a cycle deck. Then in that case, I think there is a benefit to maybe being a little more, you know, Prince is going to be a little weaker, Bandit's going to be a little bit weaker, and because of that, I think maybe give up Bandit or give up the Prince. Prince is still really good. Obviously, you have Executioner on defense and stuff, but if it's more cycle heavy, I definitely think giving up Prince is going to be okay, but give up the Bandit, opt for something that's going to do some area damage. Whether it could even be Royal Ghost for that matter, if you want to keep the pressure up, because both the Royal Ghost and the Bandit is going to be great. You know, I think something even like the Firecracker might be pretty solid if there's going to be a lot of stuff. Ice Wizard going to be great, of course. So yeah, just kind of keep your eyes peeled, see what happens in this meta. Obviously, I'm going to make some adjustments as I see them, and you know, share it with you guys. Play a whole bunch of different you know, decks, and go up against a bunch of different decks. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time.